Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Let's get in here. Let's talk about the market, get some moves planned out for the day, and just get an idea of what this market's doing. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Josiah, and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. And if you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. But if you want to learn how to make money, you want to learn how to use this money printing machine known as the stock market, and you want to know more about stocks, cryptocurrencies, and investing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button. Try to get these videos out there so that everybody can make money. Least I think it deserves is a like. So let's go ahead and talk about the market a little bit. Of course, we got our CPI numbers out yesterday, and the market actually did extraordinarily well based on those CPI numbers. We ended up with the markets closing S&P just barely down for the day, Dow down about 0.5%, and the NASDAQ up 0.5%. And why that's dangerous is we had a 6.5% inflation. The analyst was expecting that to come down to 6.2, so 0.3% drop. Now, we did still drop month over month, but only to 6.4, which means 1/3 of what we was expecting. Now, in anybody's view, no matter how bullish you want to be, that means that we missed the mark by 66%, roughly. So, they was expecting it to come down. The case can still be made that inflation is coming down, but it means that it's slowed by a much larger amount than what they were expecting. That's pretty significant, and that leaves the door open for Powell to come in and say that he needs to continue being tougher. So with that narrative out there, there's a lot of things that could be driving this market down. We've been looking at technicals for a while. I've been saying for almost 3 weeks now that the market needs to come down, that we've come up there, we've hit resistance, and we need a retracement. Now we've got these CPI numbers coming out saying that the market are saying that inflation is slowing. That's another red flag. We got the jailbroke version of ChatGPT that's actually calling for today to be an awful day in the market. And I would concur. After the news we got yesterday, I would expect that. And we've seen this before. We've seen the CPI numbers come out. We've seen the markets do overall well, and then the next day, that's when it really starts hitting everybody after they've chewed on it and really got to digest what all those numbers are. So, my warning out there for everyone is just be cautious. I am going into nothing long at this point because I do believe this market needs to retrace. So if you're out there buying long term, that's well and good. 10 years from now, you'll still make money. But you know my philosophy on it. Even if you're buying long term, if you're so-called dollar cost averaging, do it when the market's retracing. You don't just do it as a religion regardless of what the market's doing. That's a losing strategy in my opinion. Now, let's talk about how we can make money because there's going to be a ton of volatility. We got the S&P down almost 0.5% here in the pre-market, so pretty significant in the pre-market here. We'll see how the market opens up. I talked yesterday about taking some positions in the SQQQ or shorting the markets in some way, whether you went with shorting the TQQQ or if you wanted to go into options. But I looked at taking some short positions yesterday, and I did. I made some real quick money. However, I also took some losses yesterday because the market turned way quicker than I expected. I called for a pop yesterday, but I was not expecting the pop that we got. So when it started really running up, I took some losses, just took those right off the table, held out because yesterday was just so crazy. Now today I'm hoping to recoup all those losses and really set it up. Well, I say recoup. I recouped the losses yesterday with the wins that I made, but it caught me off guard. I was not expecting that kind of rally in the market. So it goes to show you, it doesn't matter who you are, there's going to be times that you take losses. It's just part of the game. You just have to be able to keep your composure, not get emotional about it, and start looking for that next setup. So at this point, I'm definitely looking for the market to pull down. I'm looking for the same thing I was yesterday. I'm going to take some call options in the SQQQ, may take some put options in the TQQQ. I also think that the UVXY is way oversold, and that we could get a pop out of that. And I'm still looking at Coinbase, because I know if crypto starts to slip, Coinbase has a big fall ahead of it. So those are some of the stocks I'm looking at and how I'm trading it. And like I said, my warning is just be careful if you're getting out there investing. If you're looking at the short term, could be a lot of volatility ahead. So that's what I got for you. Join me this afternoon. We'll see how the market shakes out. And until then, be blessed. And remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.